Have you ever tasted a delicious burger and had a jig? Do you know they can make you millions? When you think of burgers, which restaurants come to mind? Today we meet someone who has created a subculture of selling slimy delicious burgers while pocketing thousands in cash.
Like in a day, like in a good day, I can sell over 100 burgers. You see, that's like on a Saturday or even Sunday or even Friday. Monday to Thursday is usually a slow day, so probably 40 to 50 in a day. Because considering we also have a lot of things on the menu to choose from, so not necessarily burgers, but we usually sell a lot of things from fries, tacos, even pizzas. But our main focus was burgers. But burgers are the best sellers. Yeah, because what we do here is very different from what other places will do. Yeah. My name is David Lilako. I'm a chef by profession. The chef and owner between two buns. Basically, it's a fast food, but it's measured in burgers, pizzas, tacos, with a twist. Not just the ordinary burgers you see around. Yeah, that's why we're called between two buns.
Some of the best performing companies are an extension of the founder's personality and passion.
I'm a fan of burgers. Everywhere I go, I must eat a burger. So I thought, why not do the same but with a twist? So, as the name suggests, between two buns, basically just about burgers. So from beef, chicken, pork, there are a variety of burgers to choose from.
Located in Kahawa Sukari and employing over 10 people, Between Two Buns had quite the humble beginning.
So between two buns, previously was called Pizza and Go. I started at home at the beginning of the pandemic, so that was around March 2020. Yeah, so at the time I was doing pizzas, but you see, you can't do pizzas every day. You can't eat pizzas but you can eat burgers every day. Yeah, so I started at a corner, I think my parents' house. From there, just grinding. But basically, it was a cloud kitchen, so no sitting area. Yeah, so it was just delivery.
After getting people excited about burgers while at the same time convincing them to try something other than chapo beans and ugali, growth was inevitable.
The demand was growing at a very fast rate, and a lot of customers wanted to come and actually eat while seated, you see. So the demand was really high, and I worked there for around 6-7 months. At the same time, I was saving. So you see, the future was bright. Even while I was at home, I could see the growth, you see, and the need to start another joint, came. So from the money I had saved, as well as a loan from my parents, yeah, so I was able to actually move to a container, if I may say a container, but just a small room where people could sit, and enjoy their food. What prompted me to move was actually the demand. Yeah.
Making people love burgers isn't easy. You gotta be good at the craft, you gotta be the master of it.
Yeah, so I think the most important thing in a burger, I think, is the bun. Not exactly the meat, the vegetables. So the bun is everything. If your bun is not good, then your burger isn't good. So for me, my buns are house made. So someone makes them again at their place. So it's fresh every day. So the guy makes them every day, you see, as opposed to buying the buns from the supermarket. So basically, a burger doesn't consist of a lot of things, but for my burgers, they have a lot of things. So from the bun, so basically the burger has the bun, the vegetables, the meat, the cheese. Then we have extras like bacon, sausage, pineapple. I think there's so much you can put. I can't even mention all of them. But for me, I'll state probably the most basic burger we produce here. So meat, we have a supplier. We get our meat from a farmer's choice. Our vegetables, we buy them from the market here in Githurai. There's someone who does the shopping every day, every morning. So freshness guaranteed. So the meat, how you mix the meat is also important because the meat has to be firm. Even when you're grilling, it doesn't fall apart. So basically we put a lot of spices, a lot of eggs, breadcrumbs, vegetables, dania, cilantro. We put onions, you see, spices. We put black pepper, paprika, salt, just the basics. Then just mix. We weigh them. Burgers are 100 grams. Yeah. So after mixing, you weigh, you mold, then you grill. You can grill for like 5-7 minutes, and your meat is ready. So while the meat is grilling, we usually do something called toasting the bun. So you toast it, then you assemble, put the sauce. So most burgers, most places where they do burgers, they put lettuce. You see, us we don't use lettuce in our burger. We use coleslaw. So for the coleslaw, we have cabbage, the white one, the red. Then we put a little bit of plain yogurt, black pepper, salt, a bit of sugar. So it's really tasty. So after the bun is toasted, the sauce, you just smear a bit of it, the coleslaw. So as the meat is ready, you put the cheese there. As we use mozzarella cheese, it's a bit dread, if I may say, not like the cheddar. We don't use cheddar in our burgers. So the mozzarella, you give it a little bit of heat so that it melts, because mozzarella is a bit thick, so it has to take time to melt. Then our sauces, then you put the meat on the bed of coleslaw. Our sauces, then the top bun on top of the meat. Yeah, so basically that's probably the easiest burger we can make here, but we have a lot, like even 15 varieties of burgers we do here. Yeah.
Growth comes with bigger challenges. And as the owner, you find your task is solving challenges.
Yeah, as I said, it's a new experience. Having more employees, you see, it's difficult watching over everyone, you see. So I think the biggest challenge is that working with different people, working with more people. There's a lot of workload. You have to like watch every employee. See, complaints are always there. Complaints may arise from delivery to cities. So you have to be professional while handling these complaints.
As a business person, you gotta be a visionary. You gotta keep dreaming. This is important not only to your growth, but also in the sustenance of your operations.
More branches, spreading the name. Doesn't have to be Nairobi. A lot of guys even from Mombasa, you see, they say just come here. Even if it's an express shop, you'll still sell, you see. So the plan is to take the whole of Kenya, if not even overseas, you see. There's still time, there's still a lot of potential. Yeah, but more or less even 40-50 years to come, I want to Between Two Buns to be somewhere you see on the map worldwide. Doesn't have to be here in Kenya or Africa alone.